Hey everybody, welcome back to Steve Basinger Fishing. I'm here on another lake in Illinois. This is only the second time I've been out bass fishing in this state in the boat. I'm really late on recording this intro. We've been out here for hours and I finally just now got around to doing it. It's been tough. It's been really tough, but I have two guys fishing with me you guys haven't seen before. If they don't start catching more fish, you might not ever see them again. We got Chris and Martinez with us. It's been really tough. It's been really tough, but we have caught some. We've caught a few. It's post spawn here, and we're also post frontal. So two really tough conditions. But stick with us here. I think maybe you'll see a few things that could help you out. There's one.
Look at that.
This is little guy.
Doesn't matter, still counts.
Counts. First bass in the state that's not in Base Lake. We're on the board.
Yeah, but there's not really a point in there, is there?
Nah, it's a little pocket though. I mean,
underneath them trees, a little overhang over there. Of course,
it looks.
We've been under overhang this entire time.
Yeah, but it looks different than everything along, like in this little canal. So normally, when you got something that juts out or goes in, it's a place for something to set up.
I just think, like, whenever I'm not catching something,
Just like that.
look at that.
It feels better too.
Still throwing a square bill, or what are you
No, throwing a little swing head. Boy, he acts like he's important.
throwing? Look at the net.
No. Hey, he's not bad at all.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
You want to get him for me?
Yeah. Oh, shit, that was it. Butt crack on video. In there.
Like you done it before, Chris.
I know it. I've never done it on a boat. I'm about to lose this fish for you. How about that? Oh,
What a nice fish.
look at that.
And I think this one might have been on a bed. She's pretty beat up.
Yeah, look at that spot there.
Oh, you got him on a cross?
Yeah, it's on a swing head. I'll show you guys here in a minute.
Shit.
Ow. Oh, look at that. He ate shad. You see that shad down his
Oh,
throat?
that's crazy. I gotta get a picture of that.
Wow, that's
Shad down his throat.
that fish. Awesome.
A
Man.
lot of features on this one. Look at the spot. And just chunky. But he's not, no red fins. So that one might have just been up there feeding. That's probably close to 4.
That's a good one.
Close. Look how fat that thing is. Alrighty. Thank you, sweetie.
Great. Now I embarrassed myself on your YouTube video.
I wouldn't be there was no ass crack. I looked.
Oh, that's good.
And if there was, also wouldn't be the first time.
But I'm also just talking about, not being able to grab a fish. Oh man, I suck at life.
So here, check this out. This is called a swing head jig. The jig itself is called a swing head, right? So the bait
What's on a swivel?
The bait is called a Jingaluru biffle bug, and is actually made for this particular technique. Here, I'll just pull it off here and show you guys. So, football head, football weight, and the hook swings. Swing, right? And you fish it just like you would a crankbait. You throw it out there, you don't drag it, like you're trying to reel it basically as fast as you can, but it still stays on bottom. So if you're coming off bottom, you slow down a little bit, but really you're cranking it as fast as you can. This is a half ounce. A half ounce is good in just like 3 feet of water. When it starts getting deeper than that, I go heavier. If I'm fishing like 8 feet or so, it takes like a 1 ounce to keep it down. But you just throw it out and reel it in. That's it.
Crazy.
That's all it is to it. Comes through rocks pretty damn good, and it catches a lot of quality ones.
Well, look at that.
I had just said this seems like a good place for there to be one. It's the kind of places they'll set up on. Uh, 19. It was right off the end of it. That one. That's a base lake fish right there.
Bigger than a base lake fish.
Yeah, that would have been one of my better ones. That'd probably be the third biggest base lake fish I caught. Although the ones I seen on beds that day, there were a couple pretty good ones in there.
Fish that,
That fluke actually. You want to throw some slack in it? Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude.
I thought I seen one up there. Whatever, it's a fish. Another one with spots on it. Spots on the tail. Oh, I watched that one come up and get it.
Oh, your worm take off?
Throw in there. Throw right there where I was at. Nope.
Damn it, Marcy.
Oh, what? Oh, there he is. Got it that time.
That was a good sized one too.
Yeah. Oh. Martinez, you want to swap places so you can kind of get up in these spots easier? I'll fish back there.
No.
Come on, dude, you've been riding. I don't know if there's a boat bitch term, but I imagine back of the boat is. So if you want to hop up here, dude, I've been kind of hogging it.
And caught one damn bass. So yeah, so really all of it except one day was practice on. Oh, there's one on the fluke.
Need me to get it?
Nah, I got him. He came up and got it almost off the top of the water.
That's why you use a fluke, boy. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than anything we've caught on base.
I've caught a couple like that on base that first time I went. I like how they all got these black spots. I've never seen so many fish. He's got some on his nose too. Never seen so many fish have the black on them. Must be all that coal in the water. I'm making that up. I'm sure that's not true. Oh, he missed it.
Came after it hard.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna go for a look.
Got it that time.
Nice.
Ooh, he's an acrobatic one.
That's a pretty good.
Nice. Damn.
Steve Martin.
That's a beaut. You want another picture?
Nah,
I'm sorry, you're too good for those.
too good for that one. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for the day. I want to wrap this up before we run out of camera light. We're off the water. We're actually over at another little pond doing a little shore fishing now. But I want to do this for him out of camber light. I wanted to talk to you guys about what it is we actually caught them on today. It was a very, very tough day. We did not catch a lot. Sadly, there's 2 at least that did not make it to camera because I had turned my camera off and forgot to turn it back on. And they were some of the better ones of the day. But those, actually the better ones, what we caught the most on when we started figuring something out. This is a Strike King caffeine shad. It's just a soft jerk bait, pearl color. And I've liked this one for years. I've liked the caffeine shad for years because it's heavy, it's soft, so a lot of guys throw a fluke, right? This does the same thing as a fluke does. But it's heavier, so you cast it farther, it stays down in the water a little bit better. And this little bulb, I don't know if you guys, where's the camera at on this? This little bulb on the tail, I don't know if you can see that. When you reel this really, really fast, this little tail will, it'll shimmy and whatever. That's the best I can show you guys, but it'll shimmy and do its little thing. Unlike other soft jerk bait. So I like to twitch this, throw it out, twitch it a few times like you would a regular jerk bait. And then I'll burn it for like 4 or 5 turns of the reel handle and then kill it. And not so much today, but if you get around really clear water, smallmouth, spotted bass, and largemouth, if they're really feeding like that, they will annihilate this thing when you burn it like that. So, caffeine shad, that was actually what we did the better stuff on today. I caught a number, and this is really my first time using it, on the Big Bite Baits BFE. This is a relatively new soft plastic that's out. I don't want to say there's been a lot of hoopla over it, but it's getting a pretty loyal following around the country, and it's a pretty good bait. I know you guys see like, oh, it's just another beaver style bait. I don't know, maybe it is. It's getting a lot of following. It's a very soft bait. It holds up well though. I like it. And then I did catch 1 or 2, but the biggest one of the day came on a Jean LaRue biffle bug. Did that on a swing head jig, the hard head like Tommy Biffle calls it. It's not any secret on that technique, but it's very effective. I love that technique in the spring, even though we're kind of getting towards the end of spring. It's a really good way to cover water, and it's a really good way to get some really big bites. And today, the fishing was just, you'd catch a fish here and there. It was really hard to put any kind of pattern together. But the one time I came across something where I'm like, I had said something to the effect of, this little pocket seems like there should be one right here. And I believe that cast or the next cast is when I caught the big one on the biffle bug, which is probably around 4 pounds or so. The rest of our fish were in that 2 1/4 range. Maybe 1 or 2 was a little bit better, and then a lot of real small ones. So anyways, guys, I don't know when I'm going to get out again. Felt really good to get out and catch some fish. And I will link all this stuff down below. That's what I forgot to say. I will link all of these baits down below in the description. I will put some title earlier in the video that shows all this, so hopefully you've seen all that. And I'll put all this in the description so you can go to Tackle Warehouse or whatever I link for you to check this stuff out. So anyways, guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next time, we'll see you guys on the water.